everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be doing a Q&A for you guys. So since I've had a lot of changes recently in my life, number one being the new baby. She's just laying here next to me on the sofa. She's currently napping. I thought it would be a good idea to do a Q&A and sort of catch up with everyone. Put some questions out on my Instagram. I'm just going to be answering the ones that I feel like I most want to talk about and just to sort of answer your guys' questions. So yeah, I hope that you like this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I'm not going to make this intro too long, so let's just get on with the Q&A. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to start off with this question, which is, were you advised to get another C-section after having one before? Before my first birth with River, I did have a C-section and it was an emergency C-section. So I went to like 10 centimeters and everything, and I was having a normal birth. I did have an epidural already, so I didn't have to get like put to sleep when I had it, luckily, because that's one of my worst fears. But yeah, anyway, that was the C-section. So obviously when I was pregnant with Athena, to have some extra scans because I had a C-section. I had to have like cervical length checks and everything was cool. And then I had some VBAC appointments when they pretty much was discussing with me that I could have an elective planned C-section if I wanted to, because with having a normal birth after a C-section there are some risks. As opposed to just having a normal birth and never having a C-section before, but obviously I did. So I did have a few appointments, and there was some like pros and cons to having a C-section and having a normal birth. And I really was stuck on what to do for a long time. I was panicking. I never actually ended up getting to make my proper decision. I had one more appointment to like properly make my decision, but I actually went into natural labour before because she was 2 weeks early. So I went into natural labour, and when I was in labour I was still being asked by the consultants like, did I want to have a C-section or did I want to try normally? And I was still finding it super hard to make a decision. But then my birth like was really quickly and the labour progressed quickly, and I didn't really have time to think about it. But luckily everything was fine, and I had a successful VBAC, which I'm very proud of. And I would choose normal birth after C-section every single time. No, it was so painful, and I didn't have any pain relief, and I did feel like I was gonna die, but I would do it all again because it was literally worth it. So next up is, have River and Athena got the same dad or different dads? So they have the same dad, and I feel like a lot of people think they don't for some reason, but they do. Yeah, so there's not really that much to explain. They have the same dad. But yeah, I just wanted to answer it because I do find that I get that question a lot, and I just wanted to sort of put it straight that they do have the same dad. Not that I'm saying it would be a bad thing if they didn't, or anyone that's like children does have different dads. It's literally just like people have different lives. So Athena's actually started to smile, which is the cutest thing ever. I just picked her up for a second because she was looking at me. This time of evening is a lot sometimes because she gets a little bit restless and she just sort of, you know, wants to walk around a lot, and she's uncomfy, but you know, we get through it. And she's not really a screamer, so it's nice because it really stresses me out when babies scream, and I just feel so bad when I don't know what is like hurting them. But most of the time it's because she has wind or she needs to go to the toilet, because she does get quite constipated, and I never knew that breastfed babies got constipated. I thought it was more of a bottle fed thing. But yeah, she does get constipated. But I did ask the doctor because she recently had her 6-week check, and she said that it's normal for them to not go to the toilet even up to a week, which I never knew. So yeah, but she hasn't been for like 2 days now, so she probably will go later. I might give her a nice warm bath, and that usually does the trick. The next question is, would you like to have another baby in the future, and are you gonna have like any more kids? Bless you. So I honestly am not sure about this at the moment. I don't know if I will have any more children. I would never say never, but I'm not planning on it at the moment. Like, I'm not saying I'm not gonna not have any in the future. I'm not like anytime soon, definitely not even in the next couple of years. I'm not going to, because I have 2 now. I also have a boy and a girl, so I feel like I have one of each. Not that that means that I don't want any more, but I feel like they're obviously quite close in age. They're currently 2 under 2. River is going to be 2 in 2 weeks, so I feel like it will be nice once they're a bit older. I feel like it would be best if I was gonna have another one to wait till they're quite a lot older, so then it wouldn't be as difficult, because it is difficult sometimes with two that are very young. Whereas if they were like older and they can look after themselves more, then I could like focus more on the baby, if you get what I mean. So I wouldn't say I would never have any more, but I'm not planning on it for a very long time. So if I did, it would probably be when I'm in like my 30s or something. But yeah. Oh, and if I did have another one also, I would not find out the gender. And I've always said that with my third, I wouldn't find out the gender, because I've got a boy and a girl as well. I honestly like wouldn't really care what I'm having now anyway, so it would be like very exciting to wait till he or she is born, because then I would just literally have no idea what they are, and it would be so like exciting to find that out. It's just so weird not knowing, like you've had something inside you for that long, for 9 months, and you don't know whether it's a girl or a boy. So that is definitely something I would do. If I had another one, I would not find out what he or she is. But yeah, just thought I'd let you know that as well, because I think it's quite exciting. So the next question is, how have you been coping with breastfeeding and how are you finding it? So if you didn't know, I am breastfeeding Athena, and I have been since she was born, just like exclusively breastfeeding. Yeah, I'm not planning on stopping anytime soon or pumping. I'm really happy to be breastfeeding, and honestly it's been so amazing. I'm not gonna lie, the first week was quite hard. She did have some latching problems and it can be a bit painful, but if you just push through the first week, it's honestly just so easy after that. That's my personal experience anyway, because with River I did try and I did end up pumping for 2 months, but because I was just pumping and the latching wasn't really working, I don't think I was making enough milk, because I personally feel like pumping is slightly different from breastfeeding. That's just my personal opinion, and I feel like I wasn't making as much milk just pumping than now that I'm breastfeeding. Like it's just always, you know, making more milk. So I've honestly been enjoying it so much. Yeah, I've honestly been really enjoying it, and I find it so much easier than bottle feeding. When I go out, which I rarely do, I haven't got to take any bottles or like sterilize stuff or clean stuff with me. I literally just have to take myself, and that really like makes things easier, and I just find it so much more like less anxious and, you know, scary. So I've absolutely been loving it, and I would definitely do it if I had another baby, and I would definitely say that it's gone like really well so far. And obviously she loves it as well. She's just grabbing my hair right now. Yeah, she loves to feed, and I feel like it really does give you like a close bond with your baby as well. And yeah, I have honestly really loved it, and I wouldn't change it. So the next question is, River jealous of his baby sister? So yeah, I would say he is. I'd say he's probably quite normal. He was honestly so excited when he first met her, and then I noticed he was a bit heavy-handed, but like he doesn't really know what he's doing. He's only 2. I think he really loves her, and he's just so excited about her, and he can't really understand fully like if she's real or not. So yeah, he does like her, but I feel like I have seen a different side to him since she's been born. I think it's simply just because he can't like get as much of my attention as he once used to, and that's normal because obviously I'm looking after both of them. But yeah, I would say he's probably a little bit jealous. I don't know if he knows like what jealous is, or if he's actually jealous, or if he's just wondering why like there's been a big change in his life. So that's probably just what it is. But yeah, I definitely say he's changed, but I think he's slowly getting used to it. And like I said, I think he really does love her, and he's always interested in coming to hold her and like put blankets on her and stuff. But I do have to keep a close eye on him, because I feel like he can get a bit heavy-handed sometimes. He's only really a baby himself, so yeah. But other than that, yeah, it's been nice. So that is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I hope that I answered as many questions as I could. I can always do a part 2, so if you really would like that, then please comment down below. Also make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I hope you guys are all doing well, and comment down below more videos that you would like to see from me in the future, because I have a feeling there's going to be a few fun ones coming as the new baby's born, and I just have a lot of good content coming for you guys, so make sure you stay tuned for it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.